DeFazio.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I support what the ranking member just said in terms of potentially moving toward solutions to this issue. I know a lot of us, Sam has, and I have, and many members have heard from constituents who are concerned about the supply chain disruptions. In fact, today, one of my constituents, Alexis Jacobson, she's the international accounts manager for Bosco Trading LLC, located in Tangent, Oregon, testifying on issues and sharing her experience as an agricultural exporter operating on the West Coast. So I don't think this hearing could have come at a more appropriate time. I'm not going to belabor some of the points that were made earlier about how critical the maritime supply chain is, but I mean, 195% increase in the cost of transporting a shipping container in 1 year, somewhat caused by consumer demand here in the United States. But the problem is this is an asymmetric demand for imports. It means that shippers are focusing on carrying high-value goods from overseas and not so much on our critical but lower-cost exports, particularly in the agricultural sector. I mean, this has included citrus, almonds, walnuts, tomatoes, timber, seed, hay, straw, just to name a few. Some of these things require refrigeration, and delays can cause tremendous losses. In Oregon, last year, the recycling industry exported 280,000 metric tons of product worth $176 million. And in the U.S., more than 30% of our recycled material is exported. Container shortages and rate increases have resulted in a year-over-year decline in those exports in February of this year, the most recent statistics we have. And, the ports have become more productive. They've doubled their productivity. But, the lines of ships go over the horizon, backed up, waiting to get in. We had, obviously COVID disruptions and other things, and then we had some labor shortages because of that. And we're recovering from those things. But, these delays are increasing costs for smaller exporters and exporters of, again, these products that are not the highest value. Last year, this subcommittee held a hearing on the maritime supply chain, how to rebuild it following COVID-19. We did many, many rescue packages, but we never helped the ports in any significant way. We passed the Maritime Transportation Safety Emergency Relief Authority, but it failed to get funded, which could have helped mitigate or prevent some of these problems this year. So, I've heard from ports, I've heard from shippers, shipping companies, and labor on potential solutions. And I'm hopeful that today's hearing will lead us in a direction where we can take corrective action. And hopefully this year, if it requires federal appropriations, get the money spent and solve this problem. It's absolutely critical to our economy. Thank you for holding this hearing, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you,